Good day to each and every one of you, ladies and gentlemen, and boys of all ages. Let's get. Sorry, got a little carry on. Guys, it is 2 days after election day. 2-3 days almost, right? The people of America are spoken. And guess what? For the first time since the early 2000s, the presidency has won by the majority vote by obviously the 270 electoral votes that a president or soon to be president candidate need to have to be able to become president. Anyway, regardless of what it is, whether you want to be a Democrat, whether you're going to be a Republican, if you are becoming one or having some mixed doubts, that's our president, Donald J. Trump, for the next 4 years. Not one, not two, not three, not four. Cuatro. Hey, listen, the first 90 days is going to be crucial. Me personally, I'm an immigrant who, my dad, first of all, immigrate to this lovely country, the good old US of A, back in the late 80s, right? He left, my mom, my sister, who at that time was 5, and I was 1 year of age. And he came, he came on a visa, on a work visa. He worked for many years for the minimum wage. He was promised that he was going to be getting a sponsorship, which is he did. He got a sponsorship back in 97, 98. He bought a ticket, went to Peru as a resident alien. Met it for the first time, came back. He talked to the lawyer to work on the documentations for my sister, my mom, and myself. Like I say, he paid his dues, right, of being an immigrant. My mom, my sister, all of us three, we arrived here in 2001, right? I paid my dues. Went to middle school, went to high school, went to college. I'm not a perfect person. Just gonna be honest with you. I done some minor things that, in the eyes of the law, obviously, they are not good. I got quite a few speed tickets. I was back when I was young. I'm getting close to my 40s now, but that was when I was 19, 20. Still, doesn't matter how long it was. I did it. However, I never stole anything from anybody. I never did any harm to anybody. I came to this country to better myself. My dad told me one day, if you're gonna come to this country that it has a lot of opportunities, endless opportunities, and you're gonna choose to be a bum, guess what? You need to stay in your country. We don't need people who come and do harm, right? This land is giving you the opportunity for everything. For absolutely everything. You're going to be a small business owner, you want to be a small business owner. You don't want to go to college, that's fine, don't go to college. Go to a technical school, and you will be able to make quite a few bucks. You will be able to make a living super easy. But there's a lot of people who are here, immigrants, of all walk of lives, right? That unfortunately, because the laws that has been happening in the past 4 years with the previous presidency, they are very lenient, and they are able to get away with things. They are receive information from their family members say, hey, you know what, just come as an illegal immigrant, they have an open border. They're going to give you a what is called a parole. Just tell them that you are being prosecuted by the dictatorship, like Venezuela or any other country, whatever the case might be, right? And what they're going to do is they're just going to give you, because they are so backed up in cases, they are going to give you a case number, and they're going to give you what is called a probation status for you to stay until the court date is going to come, which it can lead up to a year or a year and a half. That is a proven fact. Matter of fact, you guys can go to the immigration services, the U.S. and Customs Patrol and Homeland Security, and you can do your own research, and you will be able to do that. Not many people like to talk about this, but that is just a fact. Aside from that, when they come, not all of them, but the majority of them, they come and they basically take advantage of this great land. They get free food, they get free allowances, they get free apartments, free housing. What do we get? The American citizen, the common American citizen. I'm driving right now to go to work. I'm driving to go to work to pull 40 hours. Today, I was scheduled to be working 8 hours. However, if there is an opportunity that someone is giving away their schedule, my schedule is until 11 p.m. But there is another person who might say, yo, G, do you want to work another 8 hours? I can give you my shift. I don't feel like working today. All right, what are we talking about here? Let's talk turkey. He's like, well, I can, take my hours, the overnight, which is from 11 to 7 a.m. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you, on top of that, I'm going to give you $90. What do you think? We're here to make money, right? The more money that we make, the more opportunities is going to be to go to sleep at night calm, because our bills is going to be paying, and you always want to save extra money for a rainy day, just in case, because in this country you never know what's going to happen. You can be good today, tomorrow you can have a flat tire, tomorrow you might need a new radiator or a new starter on your vehicle. Next thing you know, bang, $400, right? So anyway, and that's me. That's the hardworking citizen, right? That's the hardworking U.S. citizen. Even if I make a little money, I never ask for any help, right? Which is, help is there. However, let me go back to the basics of what I'm talking about. So they have the audacity of using the system, getting money, getting house, affordable housing and so forth. And what really pissed me off is that you have our veterans, right? Our veterans, man. People who give their lives to this country so we can have our freedom. So our freedom will not be taken, right? They are in a foreign land, worried, desperate, if they might be able to complete their tour, if they might be able to come back alive, or not yet, in one piece. And when they come here, guess what happened? They have what? Post-stress traumatic disorder, right? The VA system is broken. Everybody knows that. I mean, that is just not a thing for me to say that things are not working out. The system is just broken. It hasn't been fixed for many, many years. Like I say, being in this country for more than 20 years, as far as I remember, so it's been like this. God knows before I was here. What can I say? It is bad when you see people, when you see our veterans, that they fought for this country when they were in the Gulf War in the 90s. People who came from Vietnam, all broken in tear pieces, right? People who did quite a few tours in Iraq. just to come and find out, like, that, that the government is pissing on you because the government decided to approve funds to be sending, to, like, for example, to those no good immigrants, right? And I'm talking about here, not generalizing. I'm talking about, I want to make this clear. I want to talk about immigrants who are coming to this country to do no good, and they're still taking advantage of the system because we can't discriminate, right? Because we can't discriminate if somebody's telling you that he's going to need political asylum because we are soft and we tolerate things. They gave them all of that. But then our veterans, they are not being able to get help. Not even medical help, right? So, with everything that is happening in the last few days, I knew that Donald Trump was going to get elected. I just knew it. Regardless of what it is, I knew it. You know why? First of all, because one thing that I like about him is that he's a businessman. And a businessman is a person that when he's going to sell you something, he's going to be best at it. He got confident. He's able to articulate his answers completely the way that he's supposed to be, the way that he should be. Not perfectly. However, if you ask the other person every time that they were getting the interview, she would always start with, well, let me say this. I grew up in a small house with my mom and my dad and my sister. My mom worked every day. Okay, like, once again, as Vice President, we ask you this question. I understand your mom work. I understand this. I understand. No, but let me get, once again, business. Small businesses is the cornerstone and the backbone of America. Okay, once again, we ask you, what are you going to do in regards about the economy? TVA, right? They were asking her, like, what is going to be the transition in regards about foreign policy? Nothing. What is going to be in regards about the money that we keep on sending to Ukraine, the Lisa lost battle? Again, same thing. Anyway, all those things, like, you knew since the beginning that it was going to be over before it even started, right? However, there were still a lot of people that they were in denial. She was never elected by the Democratic Party as what they normally do, because they see a quick fit to replace Uncle Joe, right? Which is basically, I believe they knew that was going to be the case, that it was a losing battle on her too. But anyway, I'm hoping that in the first 90 days, President Donald Trump is going to implement and is going to say what he's going to do. Put a stop in this nonsense of all the open borders on the South. I'm hoping that there should be the death penalty for any immigrant who comes here to do harm, to kill, rape an American citizen. I'm all for that. People who does those horrendous, heinous things shouldn't even be allowed to be alive. Why would I put those people in jail for the rest of their life so my good earned money, my taxes, can go to the sector when later on it's going to be distributed to the penitentiaries, and this person who committed a heinous crime, which is, whether it's going to be killed, rape, or even torturing, right, be able to live comfortably for the remaining of the days of his or her life, and be able to have insurance, be able to have like 2-3 meals a day, be able to have all the means. Like if they want to graduate, if they want to go and get a GED, they are able to do it. If they are able to go to college, they have a program, I believe, that they can do that in jail as well. And who pay for all of that? Us, American citizens. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I'm hoping that things are going to turn out to be, for the better. Hopefully, things are going to work out in a positive way. I'm hoping that the housing market is going to get back on track once again. I'm hoping that we're going to have those beautiful 2% or 3%. I know, I'm only dreaming, but the last thing that you lose in life is hope, right? So, and I'm hoping, and I have faith that those things will change. I'm hoping that a dozen eggs is gonna be back again, $1.39 instead of $6. I'm hoping that gas is gonna go back again to the price that is normally be. Like for example, what is it, like $2.63 a gallon? We can even go $3, right? But not $5, not $6, right? So hopefully those things are gonna get back in order. I'm hoping. And hopefully another thing, no more money. Hopefully no more money for wars that they are being funded by the American people. No more. You have your problem, you solve it. That has nothing to do with me. That's how it should be. You have a problem, you take care of the problem. Why should I give you money? Why should I give you intel? Why should I do this? Why should I do that? Why can't you be a true democratic person and go and talk to the people? I want to have a one-on-one conversation with you, Mr. Putin. This is what's happening, okay? Why do you want to attack us? What is the reason? Well, you know the reason. And we talk about, for a long time. But then you are not listening because you thought the United States is going to back you up, and look at you now. Anyway, I'm hoping that this great country, this great nation will go back as it was when there used to be quite a few jobs, when there used to be, like plenty affordable things for everybody. So that's all I got to say about that. Once again, guys, this is Guillermo for my small podcast, which is The Crazy Experience 19. Like and share, and don't forget to follow. I will gladly appreciate it. This is just from one good immigrant to another, and to the good people of America. Hopefully you guys will help me out, and hopefully my podcast will grow, because one thing that I will make sure to do and to say is that I will speak the truth no matter what. Even if nowadays by speaking the truth you might be a blackmail, you might be flagged by saying the truth. The best thing that you can ever experience is telling the truth and not holding back, because you are a true person.